Hi, so some of you guys may notice I've been pretty inconsistent lately on all of my social media. Some of you guys may know, and some of you guys may not know. I've said it pretty often in some of my videos lately, but I am getting ready to move. So I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys a few updates and like things to look forward to in my channel, because it's gonna be some different content. I'm gonna be putting some vlogs and stuff up since I am moving. Right now I currently live in Italy, for those of you guys who haven't caught on to the million times that I say that. And I'm getting ready to move back to the United States. Most of you guys know moving is always very stressful and a lot happening. And then you have to take into account the fact that I'm moving countries and with the military. So there's a lot of stuff happening right now for me, but I wanted to come on here and give you guys that update. I'm just gonna do my makeup a little bit really quick here and tell you guys a few things. I know this angle is different, everything's different. There's a lot of changes happening right now in my life, and that's gonna reflect in my videos, obviously. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit of makeup on here. I literally have not worn makeup in like a month. I'm not even joking. I'm taking my little gloves things off, so that's one update. I have been having quite a bit of trouble with my hands. I am not really sure what's developing in my hands, but I've been having quite a bit of pain, especially in my right hand. Mostly like in this area on these two fingers. I've been having a lot of pain, and it's getting difficult to like squeeze things. And from like when I look things up, it seems that could be the start of like carpal tunnel. It's just not a fun time, because that's not something that just goes away. It's something that I'll probably have to deal with for like ever, and that is really hard to cope with, especially considering everything in my life, you guys, everything that I do that I love involves my hands. I'm a very creative person. Like, I thrive on art and like just being creative, which is why I love makeup, and I love to cook, like baking. I love to make cakes, and I love painting. Like, everything involves my hands, and that has been very frustrating lately, because the more that I move my hands, the more I can feel it, I don't know, inflamed or something. I'm not really sure. I haven't quite gotten it all figured out. I probably should go to the doctor, but I just feel like they're gonna tell me that there's not a lot I can do. Like, there's probably medicine. I don't really want to take medicine. I use the Fenty Ease Drop. I did a video on this recently. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put it here in the iCard. I'm going to make shade 1 and 2. I say I don't want to take medicine, but I have been using ibuprofen here and there just to see. Why do I did this in my video review. I put way too much on. What am I doing with my life? It's fine. We'll just see what happens. So I've been wearing those gloves. Basically, they're specifically for like arthritis and carpal tunnel. So it does help a little bit and making them feel better. Something about the pressure, I don't know. It does help. So that is why I have those on, and they may pop up on my videos here and there just because it just helps me. It helps my hands feel better. Now, as far as moving goes, we are, well, not we, actually me. I am going to be leaving here in a week and a half, and I am freaking out, you guys. It is so much to move and so much to take into account, especially since it's not a move where I can come back to my old house, because when I leave here, I'm not coming back. Like, it's a one-time thing. Oh man, you guys, the moving process is a lot. In the military and moving overseas, there's so much happening. And if you guys are more interested in like how that's all gonna happen, like I said, I have been filming, even though I haven't been uploading. I have been filming a lot of stuff that I've been doing, as well as I'm going to be filming more for when I like get to the States and when I fly there, and just like packing. That's actually what I'm doing today, is I'm gonna be packing like all of my bags for the next like 3 months. I Actually, it could be even more than that. I'm not really sure when I'm gonna have a house again. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just part of the military life. We were stationed here for 3 years. We came overseas 4 years ago. First we went to England for a year-ish, like a little bit more than a year, and then we moved here to Italy for the last 3 years, and now we're going to be moving back to the United States. It is a very, very complicated process. But let me tell you guys, I am very excited to leave here. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, it's so cool you live in Italy. Yeah, it's great to live in Europe, but living in Italy during a pandemic, 10 out of 10 do not recommend. I guess it's 0 out of 10. Like, do not recommend. We have literally no freedom here. Like, it is the absolute worst. There are so many rules, which I understand rules and regulations and stuff, but it is extreme here, you guys. Like, we have not been able to have any kind of normalcy since the pandemic began, and I'm over it. I am, like, so over it. I'm definitely gonna still be, like, when I get to the States, obviously I'm still gonna be wearing my mask everywhere and keeping distance from people, but I'm not gonna let the pandemic like not let me live my life when I get back to the States, just because when you're locked down so much for an entire year, it really drives you crazy, and we cannot live like this. Like, we just can't live like this as humans. And I feel that after a year I can do that without potentially hurting other people. Especially since as soon as I get to the States, I'm getting that vaccine. It's really difficult to get the vaccine here. Italy is very behind in giving out the vaccine to their citizens. Since we are in the military, they have been getting shipments of the vaccine from the States to the base here for the Americans here. And they have been giving it out, but it's been going so quickly that it's just been taking a really long time for them to get it to people. Like, even though in the States right now, everybody, I think as of yesterday or something, everyone in the States is now eligible to go get the vaccine, but that's not the case here, even though we're Americans and we're getting it sent to us, the base is getting it and stuff, because like they have to ship it here, so it's not super readily available, and they just run out like really fast. So we've been kind of behind in that regards as to like who's able to go and get it. My husband has it. I think he gets his like second dose tomorrow or Friday or something. I don't know, in a day or two. But he's active duty, so he is a higher status than I am. I'm just like a regular citizen, so there's nothing special about my circumstances where I would be able to get it earlier, like an earlier phase or anything. I'm using a lot of my Project Pan stuff right now. So I'm using my Soft Glam ABH palette. I can't wait to get to the States and be able to like just have some sort of normalcy. And like, to me, normalcy includes wearing a mask. Like, I just want to be able to like leave my house. It's been rough. Flying during the pandemic is the most anxiety ever, because for me, it's not like, I'm not scared about like catching the virus. Like, that's not the fear. I mean, of course I'm like, I don't want to get it, but like my fear is having the right like paperwork and like not missing flights and layovers and all of that, because like, oh, it's so confusing, the things that you need to fly from like Italy to the States. Every single country, if you like have layovers in a different country, like I'm gonna have a layover in Frankfurt, Germany, and then I go to the States, and it is the most confusing ever to know like, what does Italy require for you to leave the country? What does Frankfurt require for you to have the layover there? And what does the United States require for you to get there? And it's all like COVID testing stuff. So like, I have to have the rapid test, I think. It's taken a long time to come to this conclusion because it's very confusing. If you need like a PCR test, which is like the more like accurate detailed one. I don't know. And then the rapid one is like the quick one. And it seems like all I need is the rapid. But it's been, what am I looking for? Literally, what am I looking for? I don't even know. It's been really confusing trying to figure that out. But I'm pretty sure I just need the rapid. But the anxiety of like getting to the airport and them being like, no, like you need this, is a lot. It's just so stressful because to get the PCR test, which is the longer one, you have to have it within 48 hours, and you have to do it, like you have to make an appointment for it, and it's really expensive here in Italy. It's like over 100 euros minimum. I think the one that I like had seen was 180 euros, which is over 200 US dollars to get this test. It's absolutely insane. It is so not accessible here like it is in the States. I think people can get it for like free in the States, which is just like, I can't believe that. The rapid test is only like 35 though, and I can get that at the airport, which is cool and easy and fast. As long as that's what I need, then that's great. But the PCR one would have been like just like so much more difficult. On top of everything, you guys, some of you guys may know, but I have a dog, and to fly a pet, first of all, is so expensive. Like $5,000 expensive, and it is such a headache to like get it all set up, and so we're dealing with that as well because I'm not gonna be here to ship her out. He's going to be shipping. So my husband is actually, I didn't even explain this, my husband's actually going to be staying here in Italy until he's done with his job here, which ends in a couple months. So I'll be in the States a couple months, and then he'll come and join me. But while he's here, he's going to send my dog to me so that I can pick her up, because like the reason why I have to leave before my husband is because we can't all go together. Like Luna, my dog, and me and my husband, like I feel like I'm making this so confusing because it is confusing. Basically, they don't ship pets in the summer here because it gets too hot. So she has to leave here by May. So that's why I'm going in May to the States, and she's gonna be shipped to me, and then I'm gonna get her, and we're gonna hang out there till my husband's done here, and then he's gonna come there and join us there. It's a whole thing. It's a lot, and it's really no point to even explaining more than that to you guys, because it's so much information that I can barely keep up. What else is happening? I mean, everything is happening in my life right now. There's so much going on, but I'm trying to think of like what other thing I can like update you guys on. I wish that like I could like talk to you guys and ask you questions now. I wonder if you guys would ever be interested in a live. I feel like a live would be cool, but I just feel like nobody will. I always feel like no matter what I post, nobody's gonna watch me, and it is a little bit the case with some of my videos, but I don't like, but at the same time I don't really care too much if people don't watch me. This is fun for me, and I like to talk to you guys, and I don't know. It's actually been kind of hard not having that regularity of being able to like post all the time lately, because everything is changing so much. It's like also stresses me out the fact that I haven't posted to social media, because it makes me feel like I'm like failing, but at the same time like I'm literally moving countries. So I have to like kind of like give myself a little leeway, you know what I mean? Like I can't be like, it's things are happening. I'm a busy girl right now. Trying to like meet up with all my friends before we leave here has been even stressful, just doing that, because I've just been getting the house ready and like sell things that we don't want anymore, cleaning, and it's so much work, you guys. It's so much work. Whenever I have big changes happening, I always want to share like everything with you guys, because I just think it's interesting. Like especially like I love to watch moving vlogs. I love them. I love anything to do with like somebody getting ready to move. It's just really interesting to me to see the changes and like to see where they like moved from and how they do their new rooms, and just like the whole like moving thing to me is always super interesting. So when I found out that I was moving, I was like, oh my god, I want to do all these things. I even told you guys about some of the things, which I'm still going to try to do the things, Like, I'm definitely still going to be, like, I'm going to pack up this room. You know, we're going to pack my travel makeup bag for a 3-month traveling period. Oh, I'm scared. I don't know how, I don't know how. Packing is hard. Packing is so hard for 3 freaking months. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about the stuff that I want to bring, but I can't. And I have 2 suitcases, a carry-on, and a backpack. Like, that's what I can take. I can definitely do. It's just trying to decide what I want to bring. What was I saying before that? I just was speaking so fast that I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, I remember. So I always have all these plans that I want to do, like, for content and stuff, because it's fun to, like, share those things. But then, when it comes to the moments where I gotta do those things, like packing my suitcases and stuff, which I'm doing today, is I like want to be like, I don't want to film anymore, because it's just so much easier to just do it with just my head and not having to like think about like angles and showing you guys and everything. But I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. I'm just like explaining that sometimes it makes me put things off more because I'm like, oh man, then I gotta take the camera, I gotta do all these things. But I think that like in the long run, it'll be worth it because it's gonna be cool to be able to have videos to look back on. And obviously to share with you guys, because the whole reason why I started my YouTube channel in the first place was because knowing that I moved so much with the military, one thing that is consistent in my life is that I can take this camera anywhere I go and I can post a video anywhere that I am in the world. So I'm so grateful for my YouTube channel and being able to do that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely not gonna back out on my word, but I do have moments of that where I'm like, it'd be done so much faster. It really sounds like I'm complaining, but it's mostly just like I'm kind of stressed out right now, kind of. Or I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Do any of you guys watch TikTok or like have you heard about this mascara? This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High mascara. I got the waterproof one and it was like super viral on TikTok, I guess. It is not special at all. It is just okay, honestly. Like I put it on and then I usually use another one on top. This wand though is literally like so wobbly. It's the most flexible mascara wand that I've ever used, and I don't know if that's necessarily like beneficial to this. I feel like it's kind of, I would rather it be a little bit more stiff. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. But I'm not like the biggest fan of this mascara, to be honest. I should probably film some videos today as well, because like I want to do another empties before I move, as well as a Project Pan update, because I haven't done one in a while because I've been so busy. This is the Ilia mascara. This is the Limitless Lash Mascara. Oh my god, you guys, I am freaking obsessed with this mascara. This is definitely something I would share in my favorites. But I love it because the wand on it is so good. It like really separates your lashes, and it has like, do you see these like long side at the top? It's like a kind of like a straight brush. I don't know, but it helps kind of like comb your lashes. It is so good. The only thing is that it's not waterproof. Like if they came out with a waterproof one, oh my gosh, it would be like the best mascara I've ever used, because it definitely runs if your eyes water, and this shit burns the crap out of your eyeballs if your eyes are watering. Like, oh my god, this hurts so bad. Like, do not wear this if you think you might cry that day. Okay, I gotta stop at some point. This is getting ridiculous. I have like mascara everywhere. It's fine. Everything is fine. I just wanted to update you guys like my living situation. I think that was everything. I don't know if I missed anything. There was like quite a few things that I was like, oh, I really want to like talk to them about. But yeah, I think I hit the most important things. And I just hope that you guys are like okay with me putting some different kind of content on my channel, which honestly, this is my channel, and so I want to do things that I'm gonna find interesting for me. So I hope that you guys find it interesting as well, because I'm gonna do it regardless. So if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you. Thank you for sitting through and listening to all of my updates, and I hope to see you in my next upcoming videos, which I have no idea. That's another thing, is that I am obviously not gonna have a schedule of any kind. It's just gonna come at ya. So make sure to put the notification bell on if you wanna like know when I upload. Okay, time to pack these bags. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!